Macroeconomic impact of international reserves, empirical evidence from South Asia. This article is written by Dr. Prakash Kumar Srestha, uh, who is the director of Nepal Rashtra Bank. Uh, the review of this article we are practicing here. Actually, this paper examines the use of foreign reserves through the new monetary policy for the growth and stability in the context of an increasing trend of foreign reserve accumulation in developing countries of South Asian region. Uh, uh, some fundamental background data is mentioned here. According to the World Development Data 2015, foreign reserve accumulation in the world was 5.3% of global GDP. It became 16.7% of global GDP in 2013, whereas the share of Asian countries was 13.4 in 1990, but 64.7% in 2013. This is the scenario of world for the foreign reserve accumulation in the developing Asian countries. Actually, this study aims to explore the trend of international reserve accumulation in South Asia, Asian countries, and its impact on the economic growth and inflation of the relevant countries. So, the research question, basic research question is whether the relation between foreign reserve and growth and inflation is positive or negative. For this, the paper has reviewed literatures from different global sources. There are many cite in-text citations for the literature review, uh, mentioning some conflicting results. The researcher states the gap in the literature as no similar study is found in South Asia during the period. Research gap is mentioned here. Then the model, the simple dynamic complete model is prepared by combining separate models. Many models are stated here for very different sectors. The macroeconomy Briano 2011 model, and this question one, and exchange rate dynamics another model. Exchange rate dynamics is this. This is Farmer and Joshi 2002. Then uh, another model calculation. This is the this question 9 is the model for exchange rate dynamics. And now reserve accumulation process, another model. This is Almack-Anders 1995 model is taken as a reference here. This equation 10, 11. Uh, then monetary policy rule also stated, cited from the Berment and Tassi 2004, question 12. And now combining models are kept here. Equation 1, 2, 9, 11 and 12 makes the complete model at the end of this section. Uh, Using these four variables, output gap is dependent, inflation, exchange rate, foreign reserve, and monetary policy is independent variable, where the interest rate is taken as exogenous. And then annual data of Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, and Sri Lanka for the period of 1990 to 2040 14 is taken from the data source of World Development Indicator by using the this model is using VAR model, uh, panel VAR method. Now, empirical analysis and finding of the paper are increasing trend of foreign reserve accumulation, and some methods of import covered is seen. Except some short-term fluctuation during this crisis, uh, the rising international debt to international reserve ratio is different in each country. Uh, this is the international reserve accumulation and percent of GDP, and now number of months of import goods and services covered. Short-term debt as percent of international reserve. Okay. So, mm, actually, moderate growth with inflation around 7% and deficit in external balance and current account surplus due to remittance. Further, the inferential analysis uh, ahead. For the inferential analysis, you need to test um, panel VAR estimation, residual autocorrelation test, Granger causality test, and effect estimations are done by using the views, panel VAR estimation, lag selection. All criteria are mentioned here. AIC, SCIP, roots of empirical results. Okay, the paper then here vector autocorrelation estimates results, VAR results, residual autocorrelation test, Granger causality test, and fixed spect, and conclusion. Now, the paper concludes that foreign reserve has a role in higher economic growth in South Asia. Foreign reserve actually plays a vital role, means has a role, and without much effect on inflation. Also shows the influence of interest rate and the trade deficit of remittance-based sources. Therefore, the study suggests increasing the accumulation of foreign reserve through remittance and using it in growth enhancing activities, um, and maintaining the upward pressure on the exchange rate and inflation. So it would be better if international trade debt and remittance were included. I think this paper may include um, more scenario of macroeconomy of South Asia, uh, um, and references are here. Okay, this much for today. Thank you.